Again with a brand new episode of another 24. I am your unfairly handsome host, Torres Montez, and today I got a very special guest in the building.
Yeah.
Now this guest is a content creator.
Yes, Sarski.
He's a creative director.
Yes, Sarski.
But most importantly, he is a man from Westside, Bankhead, Atlanta, Zone 1. In the building, I got the one, the only Arizona Marty. What's happening, my brother?
Ooh, thank you so much for having me.
Man, for sure.
Thank
Man,
you so
you know
much.
he had to make this happen. You know he had to make this happen.
Yeah.
Now, first and foremost, I gotta ask you, man. You back in the city, man.
Yes, Sarski.
What's it like? What's it like being back in the city, bro?
Man, first of all, I want to say the weather is a paid actor. You get what I'm saying? I'm motherfucking warm, and then it got extra nice and like sunny for 4-day weekend. But you see, I can't hear figure jacket on today because it is a little breeze outside. I have a shirt on underneath this that's like it you know what I'm saying, still brings the fit together, but you know what I'm saying, it's windy today, but other than, you know what I'm saying, just enjoying the weather, I'm always excited to come home. And then every time I come home recently now, man, just the amount of respect and association that I'm having like with the city for a positive reason. Every time I come home, that association gets firmer and firmer. And so I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, come home every time, get the love. Show the love too though.
Hey man. So, you know, first things first, man, I enjoy your content.
Appreciate
it's
that.
Very well thought out, it's deep, it's profound.
Appreciate that.
So what made you want to take that approach towards content? Like, how did you get, you know, that aspect and that side?
Yeah, so I was a research student in college. I graduated from Brandeis University. That's a PWI in Waltham, Massachusetts. But like in the way that somebody from the north, they align, say they from Atlanta when they really from outside. Like, so like I tell people it's in Boston, but it's actually in Waltham, Massachusetts. You know, it's real rigorous. And I went to that university because I've always sort of kind of approached education that way, you know, and just like being a curious thinker. Not even necessarily like a deep thinker, that came later, but I think I've always been curious. And for me, it's like getting away from sensationalism and just trying to tell like a good story, an accurate historical portrayal of stuff. And that's pre-content. So when I showed up in the content space, I just wanted to be myself, and that is myself. So it just happens that people are looking for that and the type of content that I make. And it meshes well. You know, I don't really have to go too far outside of what I like to do or how I enjoy entertainment to make the entertainment myself.
Facts. Yeah, I definitely love your approach to it, man.
Appreciate it.
Because you got people who, you know, surface level, and that's okay too. But you got people like me, you know, with college and stuff that like a little bit deeper, a little bit more depth to.
Oh no, there's some smart people out here who know how to use the system for bullshit though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, hey, the Shade Room is a very, very ingenious platform. They got it going. They built the empire. It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And there's a couple people like that in the city. Like who got platforms and it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just even Georgia followers just yesterday, how they handled what happened with the whole Piedmont Park situation. Like, you can just tell when it's sensationalism. You can just tell when they want clicks and they're not really trying to deliver honest news that people like care about. They don't care about all the time how they handle their subjects and shit like that. And like that burns me. So like it's smart shit on my end, but like at the same time, I'm just not for the bullshit. I don't want no people to associate with the bullshit. I don't want nobody come to my platform and think we need a name or some sensationalism to get the honor and respect for some likes and some clicks. Like, fuck all that, twin. Like,
exactly.
We wanted to be earnest, we wanted to be real, we wanted to be respectful.
That's what's up, man. So, man, I'm interested in your background, man, because you from the A.
Yeah.
You know, obviously. You real heavily into the culture, into the music thing. Were you always just a fan of music?
Hell yeah. So this is great. My manager's gonna fucking love this shit right here. So the recent journey of this don't start with me being a content creator. I got signed as a rapper in 2021.
Okay.
So I was a musician for like, I'm still a musician now, but you know, we just making pivots and building other stuff. But no, I was signed as a rapper in 2021. I broke on the underground scene as a SoundCloud rapper in 2015 when I was like in Waltham in Boston. And then prior to then, I think a lot of people have already, like in college, I threw my own showcases every year called Still My Showcase. That was the first time them niggas like that seen that shit. Like, no bullshit, twin. We was up there like really being like the underground rap scene in a space that don't exist, you know, and that kind of also contributes to why I go so hard on Atlanta culture, because the amount of resistance that I got for just trying to be like an Atlanta nigga in a non-Atlanta space. and like in a non-black space, the combination of those. So like, I always been on the culture and I always made music and stuff like that. But and then even just going back to my upbringing, you know, like. My mama's like, you know, my mama, she like real hood type shit. Like my mama, everybody who know my mama, like I'll be the first person to tell you, like my mama a thorough bitch. Right. I describe her that way. You know, my mama know I describe her that way. You know, and so just like, well, her just being how she is and how what I listen to in the house, like. Is so much T.I., you know what I'm saying? Like so much Lil Jon. Yeah. And so like, yeah, I'm integral in the culture. I love music. I've always participated in it in one way or another. My upbringing also supports that structure of me being culturally Atlanta. Yeah. And then also just like at the time that I was like born, I grew up in Atlanta during like the snap boom and the crunk boom, and like me being from Bankhead, that being the integral place where all that music came from, is like motherfucker could grow up in a time period and they can just enjoy what happening in their city or whatever. But like I grew up in a time where like my neighborhood was exporting culture. Facts. And so everything that I went to high school with rich kids and shit. So it was like. We were exporting the culture. And so just naturally, me growing up, I just happened to be one of those people who was a part of that. And so that's what everybody see right now. My life has been enthralled in the culture partially because space and time and also opportunity. Yeah, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, you blessed, bro. Anybody that is able to make a living doing something that is, you know, genuinely them and presenting themselves and being authentic and, you know, telling the stories of their own neighborhoods and their own peers, man. That's a good way to live, man. But and it took, I struggle as everybody does when they, you know what I'm saying, and they mission for purpose. I struggle. Right now I'm struggling with accepting that people recognize me as a journalist. Like I'm really struggling. Like, I mean, I cried on my Instagram a couple days ago because a dude seen me in Best Buy. I went to go get some mics. Like, I'm working. Trying to go get some extra mics to do the work. And dude recognized me and he gave me so much praise and was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? And he said, I never thought I'd meet you in real life. And it's like, bro, who the fuck am I? Twin? Right. I'm talking little Marty from Bankhead. Like, what you mean you never thought you would meet me, twin? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, hey, you never know who watching, man. Yeah, so it's like... Yeah, I'm. You right, bro. It's a blessing. Cause like for the last, and I've been TikToking less than a year. We've been doing this shit less than a year. Yeah. And so in less than a year, in 9 months, that's how long it been. In 9 months, like me and my manager and my team have created the opportunity for me to have that blessing. Yeah. And I just worked so hard to pay back how much has been poured into me and allowing me to have the ability and the audacity. Yeah, the audacity to say, bro, I can live my life off of what I can live my life being me. I can financially support myself being me. I can take care of my family and my friends being myself. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't get to do that. Yeah, that's a blessing, man. Like I said, and so you mentioned your manager a couple times, man. So tell me about this team that you built around your brand. Oh my God! Brick Squad business. This is our Brick Squad World 2 Solid Entertainment, man. Hey, look, twin. I don't know if y'all can see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, cause you know I'm dark, but on the back of my neck, y'all ain't gonna be able to see the camera. This off, but on the back of my neck, I do have I got the team logo. You see it, though, right? I see it. You see it. You see it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a bald nigga. But no, so yeah, shout out to Solid Entertainment. That's my squad. That's my fam. Man, we're gonna go ahead and do the rundown. So, started as a record label. Okay. CEO name is Jabril Bryant. All right. Smart, brilliant brother from the SWATs. Duke law attorney. Great, yeah. I'm telling you, that's my guy. But why would I finna do to you, right? That's my manager. Yeah. But then like my other attorney who operates sort of kind of as my brand manager. The other attorney, right? Don't fuck with me. Do not fuck with me, twin. Get your ass slaughtered in them courtrooms, trademarks and everything. Okay. So. My brand manager, who is a trademark attorney, shout out to Lando. You know what I'm saying? He's from Nashville. Okay. He's from Nashville, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so that's like, and we were like the primary trifecta. That's like the primary squad. And all kudos to Jabril because he was the one that had the vision first. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing my thing, getting my, I was already popping, not necessarily thinking like I was going to push it in any direction. Yep. He came and focused everything. And then Lando comes along, and Lando just makes sure it's always brand appropriate, brand specific, you know. It's like stuff in my background, and it's not even like super like terrible stuff, but it is just like it's like it conflicts with the brand.
Okay.
And a lot of young entrepreneurs and a lot of young content creators, they like struggle with that balance of being like, yo, this is me, but then my brand is me. Yeah, I got a team around me that helps me understand. Don't nobody give a fuck about me.
Right.
My brand is what matters.
Yeah,
and if I'm not supporting the brand in a way that keeps the people engaged and keep them feeling good about what we're doing, then like they're never gonna even care about me in the first place. So but yeah, that's the high level operation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a couple people that also are involved with this Too Solid thing. Like the homie Mo. He makes sure like whenever there's a move that need to be made, he'll put it together. Shout out Ish. She's my production manager for my TikToks. Yeah. She's the one had the brilliant idea to tell me to mirror my stuff to Instagram.
Okay.
Because I wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, you're just
and then of course there's the Bankhead News Network, which is my personal brand. That's the thing that people see on the regular. Like that's the name of our like news company that we do all of our hip hop and journalism under. And I just want to give a quick shout out to my boy P. Shout out my boy Parker. He's like one of my longest friends. When I say longest, I mean like since childhood. Yeah. Whenever I need something to happen, all my biggest moments in this shit, he's right there by my side. My bro Solomon, he's a writer, really, really brilliant. He's a posse scholar. Shout out to all the posse scholar, posse love for all them. Shout out to my homeboy Dre. And yeah, so like I said, I'm very supported, but like I had to work for this support. I had to earn this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause mind you, these are people with the exception of Dre. I mean, with the exception of Lando and Jabril. So Too Solid aside, everybody else, my friends and family, I had to earn them niggas support, twin. Then nobody just get that shit to me. Yeah. I believed in myself the whole time, T. Yeah. I knew what I was gonna do. Yeah. I sent shit to niggas and niggas won't respond to it. You can't get no love from niggas who know you gotta prove, you gotta leave and have the whole world show you love for niggas who grew up with you to fuck with you.
That's a fact.
But that's the game though. I don't blame y'all for doing how y'all doing, cause that's the game.
That's a fact.
But that's why I just admit the challenge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But aside from that, but my team is how we are able to make people respect what we doing, you know what I'm saying? I ain't shit without my squad, boy. Yeah. And my bad, last thing too, shout out Black Bill Gates, the legendary DJ Black Bill Gates. He's the most recent person to come into my life. He's my mentor, and he makes sure that over at Mixtape Kitchen, we got everything we got going on. He connected me with Barter and DJ J Dirt. So yeah, man, hey, I can go on and on, but I don't really want to take up too much time. I do want to say I love my squad though, you know what I'm saying? I love my team, and I'm overly grateful. I work hard to show the love. I work hard to repay the love and support that I get.
That's fact. Y'all doing a great job, man. You know what? one thing I do want to say I respect about what you do, man. You put out analysis of civil rights pictures being used as album covers.
Yeah, and I fumbled a little bit.
Exactly. And you came back and you corrected yourself. And you apologized. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't even do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So whose idea was that? Was that you? Like,
it was mine. Okay. It was always mine. I mean, so as I'm becoming a journalist, I'm respecting the rules of engagement and how to go about the work, right? Yeah. And so, as a research student, because I was a political scientist before anybody found me on TikTok, I was a political scientist. Okay. And that also probably may answer a lot of questions. Oh, this nigga really is smart. And so, so in that space, there's like. There's like a code of ethics that you have to follow. There's an ethics board and ethics committee that you got to meet with before you even carry out a research project, Yeah. And when you fuck up or you make a mistake, you know what I'm saying, in our world, in the political science world, some of those research assignments, it's not directly impacting somebody's life, but the ramifications for something being wrong in the research could affect somebody's livelihood, right? And you have to be accountable for that.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I seen something function like that similarly in like when I was reading about like the ethics of journalism, and like really dealing with those 4 C's and just having like correctiveness being one of those 4 C's, right? Yeah. And so if I'm not correct, then it's incumbent on me as a journalist to go back and let the audience know that information was incorrect. Yeah. Hold myself accountable in front of them to let them know, hey y'all, I try to get it right. I don't frequently get it wrong, but when I do get it wrong, I'll be the first person to tell y'all, and then to deliver the correct information.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
facts.
man.
Hey, man, that's what it is. Responsibility, man.
Yeah, and you know what, dude, too, I'll say this on some gangster shit. Motherfucker don't be knowing about that boy Abraham Lincoln and shit a lot, right? So the nigga Abraham Lincoln or whatever, one of the reasons why he won his election is because he was self-deprecating. When he ran against who he ran against, and don't nobody remember his name because he a loser.
Yeah,
but when he ran against who he ran against like a super serious campaign. The nigga was out there just like, you know what I'm saying? Like you probably want somebody running for president to be type shit. Like, yeah, you know, we gonna get the job done, But like Abraham Lincoln, he was super insecure about himself because the nigga was lanky, he ain't like your nose side, he had a big ass head. You know what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? All the stuff that you know about, like he used to wear the hat because he ain't fuck with his head shape, you know what I'm saying? So like part of what he started doing is just sort of kind of like not making fun of himself in a way that people be like, oh, ugly, but in the way that I did it.
Yeah.
I made that video in a self-deprecating manner, but to be funny, to recognize my own fallacies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not impervious to mistakes. And so Abraham Lincoln did that. You know what I'm saying? He used to, in his campaigns, it'd be something like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not the traditional looking candidate. That's his way of being like, bro, I'm slick ugly in it, but like if you listen to my campaign, I really got it going on type shit. So you know, I've learned again just that political science background. It's like stuff that's in my toolkit that I access that don't automatically display as like rap journalism, but it works. So like that was that. I mean, not that the Abraham Lincoln thing is what I thought of when I said I need to correct it, but that like it's shit like that in my head, you know what I'm saying?
Shit that is proven to work is always gonna work.
Yeah,
you know,
man. So I'm gonna tap into that well too.
Facts, man. So I want to talk a little bit about what you do and what your position is in the culture now. So you are a creative director.
Yes, sir.
Right? So tell me a little bit about what creative direction is and how you add to that conversation.
So essentially, creative direction is the responsibility of shaping language and communication through the medium that you're working with. So that's the job, right? My job every time is to take an idea and then formulate a language around it and then pick the best medium to use the language, right? So when I first started working with Too Solid, I was working with an artist, and one of the earliest tasks that I had was like, okay, how do I position him in like this space where he's not so nerdy looking, and it's like, it's still blurred, right? Blurred is black nerd, but like it's still blurred, but it's like cool, you know what I'm saying? We want it, and so like, but then like, what was the medium for that? So like, once I figured out, oh, okay, cool, I got like the aspects, the components, the mood board. It was like, well, what's the best way to go about it? Do I want to emphasize in his music? Do I want to go all in on what the Instagram looks like? Do we want to make music videos and have a particular scope or feel for the music video so it feels like there's a thing happening here? Like each you run through all of those decision making. But essentially, that's the job, though. It's just taking the creative parts, figuring out the language, and then picking the medium to communicate the language too, and then the people receive it.
Okay, all right. Because you know, nowadays being an artist, it's not just about. I posted something about this the other day. It's not just about the talent.
Yeah,
it's about your strategy, your branding, and all of these things.
Yes, sir.
So I'm curious to know, Mr. Marty.
Yes, sir.
What are some of the best rollouts you've seen recently?
I mean, shit, bro. I mean, so for those who don't know, I did cover 21 Savage's, his most recent album, What Happened to the Streets. And I thought that was really impressive. The use of Kerry James Marshall is something that I wouldn't have thought. And honestly, if I'm being real, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers always been like, I don't think Savage was that smart. I think you answer a lot of the shit for him. I agree. I agree. I probably think that it was some niggas on his team when they seen the art and they really know where Sloan was going with it because they're not super familiar. Because I wasn't familiar with KJM before then too. Right. So like people like on his team probably like filled it out. But they probably were more so thinking like, how do we just make it like a surface level connection? You know, once I started doing the homework on the shit, I was like, oh damn,
it's deeper than rap.
I don't even know if they really put all this, but that's the cool thing about art. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so open for interpretation that you can derive at a conclusion that even the people who were like using it as a source then because they was doing something different with it. But I really like that. And then there's another group, Elm Jack. ELMJACK, Elm Jack. They are a quartet, and this is about to be super interesting, right? Okay. They are a quartet. They make alternative R&B, and it's two dudes, and they're in their late 20s. They're 29, right? However, they make some fly ass R&B music, but their dads who are 60 plus serve as the front men. So in the music videos, when they perform live, the dads are doing it. Right. Like on the radar performance, the dads, the 61-year-old dads, you got the one dad doing the lip syncing, and then you got the other dad who's like in the background, like mirroring the other son who's the producer. And it's not like they're like young dudes trying to make old people music and then they're dead. No, it's just imagine if Future, right, was making his music, and then Future's dad was the one that you seen rapping it. Right. And so I seen that shit come out my teeth. I was like, oh, this is fucking brilliant.
That's a good one.
So those are two. Those are one from rap, one from alternative R&B. But those are two rollouts I've seen recently. I was really, really impressed with.
I think that's why that made me think of Fort Bass. Because his music is real melodic, real soft, but his image is so trap, gangster.
Facts.
So I think that's a good juxtaposition right there.
That's the word. That's the word. And with Elm Jack, there it's the juxtaposition of age and the play on the idea that you're too old to start a creative career, any career. But I think their whole message is that like Wes too old to be a musician. And then I expand into like what's too old to be a creative, like what's too old to be a creative artist, and then like because the whole idea of you need like stability, right, like financially and all these things. I mean, like when you take like a creative route, it's
up and down,
y'all. Some days this shit be booming. Most days we don't know what the fuck going on. So it's like, what's too old to take those risks in your life? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And so I really enjoyed that.
Okay. Now, because when you look at media now, there's so many creative ways to get your name out there. People fake relationships. People do all type of crazy shit nowadays. But it's like, what's the balance between doing shit for clout and doing shit, to, of course, get more visibility, but do it in a way that's tasteful. You know what I mean?
You should definitely get your clout up.
Me?
No, not you. No, not you. Not you. I'm on this bitch because you clout it up. I'm here because you clout it up. No, I mean like, if people gonna goddamn do some like for the clout type shit, go do it. You know what I'm saying?
But know what come with it though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but your digital footprint is your footprint. This is what it is. I don't believe that all publicity is good publicity. I don't believe that. Like hell no, bro. Like I don't want my name to get bigger at the expense of my grandma.
Exactly.
Like no. But like definitely though. But still though. But if that's your route, no matter what your route is, you gotta get. If your goal is to If your goal is to get out in the public space, then your job should be, what can I do to get my notoriety up? That I do agree with that. Whatever you got to do, get your clout up, twin. Go do that shit.
Amen. All right, man. So switching gears a little bit, we got to talk about the town, man. We got to talk about the town.
Talk about the city.
Going on, brother.
It was a lot going on this weekend for sure. For sure.
Now, first things first, man. Atlanta, I mean, obviously, we done won the culture wars, bro. New York did their thing. LA had their time. Houston had their time, but Atlanta won the culture war, right?
Yeah, I agree. So
what do you think Atlanta did differently than those other cities that made our run so dominant?
Yeah, so if you hear people talk about from the outside, they always say that we were the most collaborative city. they say that, and you hear it all the time when you leave. Everybody be like, bro, the thing about Atlanta, y'all know how to fuck with each other, bro. Everybody, niggas do features with each other. You go get on this platform, somebody get on your platform, y'all know how to fuck with each other. So it's like, I assume that way it is, you know, because like being in it, maybe we're just raised that way, right? So we can't really see like what competition does to the environment from the outside. But on the inside, you know, like I said, I grew up in Bankhead, and you know, there was no. Of course, there was like a little friction between D4L and them franchise boys, but like you didn't have to pick a side.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just like this shit getting Bankhead bigger and bigger and bigger, even with Tip and Charlotte Lowe. Like, yeah, they were having a little beef or whatever, but like nobody in Bankhead felt like. So I'm saying, like, there was no space for both of them.
Right.
So I'm saying, but then like that's just like on some adversarial stuff. I think mostly what people admire about us is our ability to just like, even like our infrastructure, like Tyler Perry, and mind you, you know what I'm saying? D Signifier got an incredible video on Tyler Perry. If FD Signifier on YouTube,
shout out to him.
Y'all should definitely go watch that shit. I'm not caping for Tyler Perry, but I am gonna say he do be supporting type shit, and it's like that, you know what I'm saying? I think that's what Atlanta did different, you know. The idea that, you know, like real talk, like each one teach one, and then like we gonna go ahead big the whole city up, because like you said, I think for us, our difference in the game was like New York had individual stars, and it was just like in their city they were competing to see who was gonna get that crown. You know, like you hear that a lot, who the king or who the queen, who the crown. And like in Atlanta, nobody was trying to be the crown. Like Tip said he the king, and everybody was like, all right, cool, you got that. But for the rest of this shit, like the city, like this shit, the city. So like I think that may be the thing.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. Because you know of course, we're very collaborative. You know, down south is just a southern hospitality thing anyway. Facts. You know what I mean? Facts. And yeah, niggas do be having their beef, but most of the time that's like swept under the rug.
Yeah,
like if you know type shit.
If you know type shit. Yeah. So yeah, I think that might have been the thing that fucked niggas head up. They couldn't figure out how the hell everybody got on so fast, because it was like, nigga went crab in the bucket, bro. Motherfucker like, bro, yo, you got the hot feature? Yeah. Well, let me get on that bit. And then, because you just think about, like if you think about like what J Money really did, you know what I'm saying? Like J Money could have took the whole sound, swag, the whole cultural movement, and just been shooting at motherfuckers whoever tried to get with it. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, bro, you stealing my shit. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't. J Money opened the door. When he changed the sound, like when him and OJ, because that's what I credit. J Money and OJ Juice Man. Okay. When they brought in Stupid Fruity Swag and Futuristic, when they brought those in together, them two could have been upset with everybody for trying to get with what they had going on, but they didn't. They opened the door, and everything that came from that. Facts. And I think that's what we speaking towards. You know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta really being collaborative and not trying to make it like a who the crown type situation. It's just like, bro, we all getting on.
Yeah. Facts. Now, when you look at the status of the city now, I ain't gonna lie, man, this is the most in shambles I've seen it, bro. You got, you know, we've never been this fractured. You got, you know, Thug not fucking with Gunna, who not fucking with Baby, who sometiming with 21 Savage. You got Rollo, you got Gucci. Like, it's a lot of things going on. So what do you think is the future of Atlanta's legacy in music going from here forward?
Yeah, no, I mean, first of all, I think our legacy has already been cemented. Because you probably only get like 20 years in the sun with this shit. Because hip-hop's still so young, you know what I'm saying? So we probably, like, in the 20 years that we've been running it, I think whatever we are going to be, we are now. Like, and the idea that, like, that's why New York still think they got it. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers ain't accepted that, bro. Y'all, that was true 40 years ago. Fuck you mean, twin? Oh, man. But like, whatever, but still though, their legacy is their legacy. They still are the home of New York, which is why they always feel like we still always gonna have the best of the best because we started this shit. Right. Son, yo, you'll be. But like, yeah, so like whatever we are, I think we is. But moving forward in the future, man, who's to say? Who? I mean, and I don't mean to be ambiguous with my answer, but like, really, who's to say, T? Because like, even what's happening right now, I think it's a blip in time. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the division of what was the foundation of New Atlanta is gonna be the forever Atlanta. Because even like Thug has completely flipped his roster for like an entire. He's taking a different approach. So let's just say if he's successful as an executive as he was as an artist, right?
Yeah.
Then we're probably going to be talking about whatever that sound is that he helped usher in, and it don't really matter that he fractured from those people before, you know. And like, and the same thing with Baby and 21 and all of them. Whatever their careers is going to end up as, I don't think that era in Atlanta was so integral to our identity that it could deviate from what's already been done. You know what I'm saying? Like what's happened, the fracturing and the splintering now will not change what Pastor Troy did.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that shit won't change, bro. We still DSGB no matter what.
Yeah.
We
planted our flag in the ground, man.
You dig? Like they and truth be told, me as a person from the city, I really see that as like some familial shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't like, okay, some shit that involved a city like Tip and Shawty Low, that was like everybody in the city can participate in this tight situation because it went super personal. It was just like two dudes going back and forth the crown for their title of their hometown. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. With them boys got going on, man, that shit personal. And I mean, shit,
it's hard. It's hard to have an opinion about super personal shit like that.
Yeah, bro, you gotta let them folk. You gotta let them folk hear, cause it's like they friendships. They working on their friendships in real time type shit. And it's like, I'm a fan of their music. I'm not them niggas friends. You know what I'm saying? Even though the nigga Thug almost flipped the car with me in that bitch, and that nigga ran out with my blunts. You old twin. I'm never gonna forget. You went in the store. You asked me did I have money for the blunts. I said yes. Right after you almost flipped the car, I gave you the money for the blunts. You bought the blunts. We pulled up to the party. You walked in that bitch, twin, and you disappeared into a cloud of smoke like a magician with my blunts.
Hey man, we need that back.
but even though I know, bro, on that level, what he got going on with everybody else, that's real friendship shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. And so man, us as fans, like I'm pretty sure we kind of want them to, you know, come that together because we just want great music again. But like on some real shit, as people shit, as humans, y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with us.
Facts.
And because it ain't got nothing to do with us, it ain't got nothing to do with the city overall. Like, not our history, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, man, come on. Like, Martin Luther King was born here.
Bro, on game.
Be real, gang. Be so fucking for Martin Luther King and Coretta Scott are at rest in our city on Auburn Avenue.
That's
you think niggas gonna give a fuck that Lil Baby is not cool with Rollo right now? I promise you, Martin Luther King still born here, twin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we solid, bro. We solid.
Yeah, we good. The city good.
Yeah, and that brings me to another conversation, which is, you know, the streets have always been synonymous with rap, hip hop,
no doubt,
all these things. When do you think, or do you think that there's ever going to be a separation between those two things? It's kind of happening now.
Yeah, no, bro. Bro, so like that's. It's not a monolith, and even in that description of it, because like, bro, the streets ain't always in all parts of hip hop.
True.
You feel what I'm saying? It's like plenty of people that are making hip hop that ain't really necessarily like. And you can say like the streets, because like if you from the hood, then like word, you see it, but you not be actively involved in it. Like for example, you got Marco Plus. Marco Plus just put out a project called Marco Plus versus the Underworld. Very, very, very good fucking product. Like the closest thing that I can give people to, and I know you probably hear this a lot, Marco. So I'm not even trying to goddamn. If you feel like you're tired of hearing this comparison, I get it, but. We mean it with all due respect. He's the closest person to JID I think I've heard.
Okay.
That boy raw.
Yeah.
His project is Marco Plus versus the Underworld because it's a story, a narrative about him navigating, being through the Atlanta trenches, right? But it's not being through the Atlanta trenches. It's like a nigga who trying to like get out here and be a savage. Yeah. He just grew up in the hood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the streets are adjacent, but it's not prevalent. You just have to have some understanding of the environment, but not like his environment, any urban environment in the hood, and you will get that.
Yeah.
But it's not centered in his shit though.
Yeah, that's
you can go through that whole, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to Marco Plus or you can listen to Hard Narc. Hard Narc gonna give you all the street shit you want, and it still be player as fuck too.
Yeah.
But then I brought up that example because like the shit in Hard Narc music is like it's street shit, but it's about being player. Again, you're not trying to get out there and be no savage.
Right.
So it's not a monolith in that the streets are in all of the music. Even when it's adjacent in the music, if it's not centered, then I don't necessarily consider it street music, because I don't want to necessarily I can't strip an artist's experience who's lived somewhere like authentically, but they didn't participate in that one aspect of it, but it still impacts their artistry.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like Kendrick. Perfect example.
I didn't want to go there because that's too on the nose, but Good Kid, Mad City, you can't get a better example.
Right, exactly.
You can't get a better example.
Right.
It's the album is about the streets.
That's it.
It's about the street. Like Kendrick is not a street nigga, so it's like that's not a street album, but it very much so is.
Right.
So it's like, yeah. So it's like, I get what you meant by doing needs to be separated. I just think it's like, is it at the, like, reframing that? Is it always going to be at the center of the music and the topic and the themes, or are we gonna get to a point where again it's like maybe further on the periphery? You know what I'm saying? It's on the boundary a little bit more, but it may still shade the art that we listening or that we consuming. So
I think that my thing is that we shouldn't, like, once you've made it as an artist, once you're being paid legally, once you're getting show money, once you're getting advances, leave that street element alone.
I know what you want to say. I know. Let me just go ahead and say it.
Go ahead, man.
You dumb as fuck, Pooh Shiesty. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck? What the fuck, bro?
That's
what the fuck? What was that?
What
was that? What was that?
Boy, bro, the biggest fumble in history. The biggest fumble in history.
But what was that? What was that?
Bro.
Where was you really, twin? You sat in jail the whole time. You had infinite amount of time to think about how you gonna rectify this shit.
Didn't learn nothing.
And you was like, I'm gonna put the fire on.
Let me get out and I'm gonna come right back. I'll be right back, y'all.
Look, it ain't funny. Yeah. It's really fucked up. It's so fucked up. It's so fucked up that, yeah, dog, like the streets again. Is it again? What's the center? That shit was too in the center for him.
Yeah.
It's too integral to his understanding of his self-identity. And that's why he moved like that. And that's why it's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why it's because it's like, bro, what did your ancestors need to show you for you to be able to be like, oh, okay, maybe I can pivot a little bit.
Right.
Or back to our example, maybe I can take the street part and start to move it a little bit out of my center. You don't gotta erase yourself of it, but like, so like, yeah, no, I agree. Like, once you start really cashing, you feel what I'm saying? It would behoove you to start moving like a nigga who got shit to lose.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it will behoove you. So
yeah, this man, if you ask me, he gonna get at least 20.
Bro, listen, I can't even think to count no more. Because that's the thing. You know, like, Texas got them game charges, too.
Oh, yeah, true. I ain't even think about that. Yeah, Texas don't play.
Texas and California got them game charges, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna put a fucking, what's the little number? You got the big number, the little exponent?
Yeah.
They're gonna put an exponent on his shit, y'all.
Raise to the third power.
They put a cube in shit, y'all. Bro, you about to get 20 cubed.
Damn, boy. Dang, Pooh. Dang, boy.
Yeah, man, that's just, you feel me?
Like, it's like he traded his life for jewelry he can't wear in an invalid contract, bro. Like, that's the crazy part.
Bro, I keep laughing at the fact that in all of this, nobody was like, bro, you know it's still invalid if you sign it under duress.
Oh, man, I hate to laugh at it, black man.
No, I'm laughing. No. That's the thing. We got to bring back shame, bro.
Yeah,
we got to bring it back.
Yeah,
we gotta bring it back. And like the thing that we gotta shame is not necessarily just, we can't be shaming women's bodies type and women's clothing and thinking we're doing societal justice. That's bullshit. That's red pill. That's incel. That's you being weak and you not looking at the men around you and being critical about their behaviors. Trust me, my nigga, if you want to go ahead, get in on me, get in on me. My manager is my manager because there have been multiple times where the nigga has pulled me to the side and said, that was some bullshit. You said some bullshit. Your trauma is leaking, my nigga. We don't want to hear you talk about that right now. You trauma dumping. Get it the fuck together.
Facts.
So I'm saying, you gotta, so like, nah, man, like I'm around men who are critical of other men, not gossiping, not hating, critical.
Just telling the truth.
Critical.
Facts.
So like, Nah, bro, if we gonna bring back shame, we need to shame niggas who get opportunities like Pooh Shiesty and think that the best repayment of those opportunities after you just got out of a bid is within 90 days, you doing some shit like up and fire on the nigga that signed you. Right, to make him under duress sign a bad contract so you can go back and for 20 Qs. We should shame that. We should shame shit like that.
Facts, man, facts.
We should shame. We ain't tripping. Hey, look, bro. I'll tell you like this, twin. I give a fuck about me being outside my space and my place. I definitely don't want to be moving and have a nigga be like, bro, what's that shit you said? But like, twin, if you think you about to come press me, any nigga think you about to come press me because I'm up here laughing at Pooh Shiesty being a dumbass, factually being a dumbass.
Factually. Not
every day of his life, but in this moment, factually being a dumbass, you can take your dumb ass with him, bro.
On game. On game. So, hey,
damn, man.
We shaming niggas that don't take care of the kids.
We shaming them.
Shaming them if y'all beat women.
Shaming them.
And if you up fire on your CEO.
Bro, with your daddy, nigga.
With your daddy.
With your daddy, twin. I don't got my pops. My pop been dead my whole life, bro. Damn. My pop's been dead my whole life. My pop got killed when I was 2 months old, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I be looking at, I tell my homeboys when they be like, you know, doing their fathering thing, bro, I be telling them like, bro, I'm really so glad you're a good dad, cause like, my nigga, I know I never experienced this, never. The nigga I was like, let me see, I think I was, 62 days old, something like that when my pops got killed, like 62 days old, bro. So it's like, niggas be fathering, and I really be like, boy. I wish I could have got that, but you know, I can live vicariously. You know what I'm saying? I can live vicariously through y'all niggas being great dads.
Facts.
Any nigga that's being a bad dad, shame your punk ass, nigga.
Shame. Oh man, ooh, we got to turn this into. I might have to make that a segment, bro, on every show. Where we shame somebody for doing some dumb shit.
Man, dog, shame, LaRussell, you're writing shameful. That one time, LaRussell, you're a good artist. I think he's a good artist. I'm not gonna say great because I think he still got time to grow.
For sure.
But also the reason why I'm not gonna say great is because how he handled this criticism. That's why you're not great. You know what I'm saying? Nonetheless, I think he's a good artist. I don't think that his ass is Illuminati or no shit like that. But I do think that this is a moment where it's shameful in your response to people being like, yo, your job is to take care of your writing. You were loose. We have ample evidence of you being loose. Literally, it came out your mouth that your engineer knew you was being loose with your writing and you disemboweled him. The first person you said fuck you to was the nigga that made the art with you. So like, bro, shameful of you. Niggas saying, hey, yo, we don't really like how you wrote that, and your response being, y'all not in y'all communities, and the nigga said, suck my dick. Shameful.
I ain't know you said all that.
Yeah, bro, the nigga said shameful. You know what I mean? The nigga said something shameful, bro. And then you tripling down, doubling down, him going on the podcast. I forget that West Coast podcast name. But him going on that shit and Shawty telling him telling him being like him saying, yeah, y'all need to listen to y'all engineers, and then her saying, so you right, and then him laughingly being like, yeah, I guess it's up me. Shameful, nigga. Shameful. Get it together.
Right.
Yeah, man.
But he should have known that wasn't a good idea though.
No, it's just the thing. I don't think he should have known that. I think as an artist, you're free to express expressive thoughts. It's just you should be accountable when you know what, I can wrap all that shit up and say, they say you got the freedom of speech and you got the right to say whatever you want. You also have the right to face all of the consequences.
Exactly.
Say whatever you want. Like say what you do. I love being American in that way. Say whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? But like it's if you are going to have the creative ability to not get overwhelmed for your thoughts, you know what I'm saying? For those who don't understand, 1984 is my favorite book written by George Orwell. In the book is about suppressing people's ability to think freely, right? And so if you're not going to be, or if you think free, right, they basically torture you and some people get disposed of, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's in the book, by the way, because I know social media might be like, God damn, that's a book, 1984, George Orwell. But bro, if that's not happening to us on the regular, mind you, because that shit's starting to creep in.
Facts.
starting to creep in, but it's not happening on a large scale just yet. If that's not happening, then you definitely shouldn't necessarily, like, if you're not going to get Orwell for your thoughts, then you should be able to express those thoughts.
Yeah.
But when it's a consensus thing that your thought was some bullshit, and your job is to care about what you say, then you should just look at that as like what do they call that work when they do like a checkup on your shit?
Like evaluation?
Yeah, boom, my boy T. You should just look at it as like a work evaluation.
Exactly.
And I honestly think he did the worst, because the most shameful is because it was just one song.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was one song in a good catalog of music, and he got a lot of music out.
Yeah.
So it was like, I didn't think he needed to respond that way for one song.
Yeah, he was being a little sensitive, and you know, it was just an objectively bad song. Not even the subject matter.
It was just objectively bad.
It didn't sound good.
It was just objectively bad, bro. Like, damn, this is a weak ass track.
Right. Could have came a lot harder, especially after signing with Rock Nation, bro. It's like, come on, that's your first outing, bro. Making them folk look bad. Wow.
It's all good. His output is ridiculous.
Oh yeah. He'll bounce back.
I mean, definitely will. I wish he didn't. Excuse me. I wish he didn't delete his socials. Yeah. Like, I get you. It's fire right now, but like, you know, the media time frame this is drawing out longer, because as the longer he has his social media off, the more it's gonna fester to the trolls, to the regular people who just, you know, this is news that we consume, media that we consume. We've already sort of kind of moved on.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's gonna be a subset of people who is gonna just feel like that they're owed his presence,
his attention.
Like they feel they feel like they're owed that shit, and they are wrong.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so those are gonna be the people who are gonna be elated when he brings his social media back, and they're gonna inundate his shit with this old stuff, and it's gonna give it a new run, you know, versus if he had, I think if he just stood through the fire, even if he just responded how he responded, and just kept his social media up, it would have been like 2 or 3 weeks. It would have been like 2 or 3 weeks of like some bad comments, and then something else Pooh Shiesty would have happened, and nobody would have been on that nigga page.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. All right, man. I want to give you some maybe popular, maybe unpopular opinions, man. I want you to react to these.
I got you. Word, let's do it. Hot seat.
All right, first one. Complex. Top 50 Atlanta rappers list. They've done it a few times. They usually put Andre 3K as the #1 rapper from Atlanta.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Okay.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
Before y'all get on me in the comments, before y'all rustle me, let me tell you why. All right, #1.
I wonder if you're gonna say what I'm thinking, and I wonder if it's me coming to the conclusion that I recently came to. But go ahead. Who's your number one?
All right, #1. He's been in a duo his whole career, right? He's been in Outkast for his whole career, Andre 3K, right? So, #1, if you're gonna have Andre 3K as #1, you gotta have Big Boy #2 or #1A, whatever.
Okay.
They should share that spot.
Okay.
#2.
Okay.
He has one solo album, Love Below, which is a solo double album.
Yep.
That's one solo album.
Yep.
And most people, Love Below was great. I like Speaker Box better. I'm sorry.
You talking some shit right now. Yeah, you talking some shit right now. Solutions don't be getting the right accreditation, so go ahead.
Facts. He drops one verse at an average like one every 3 years.
You being generous. That shit might be like every 5.
Exactly. Meanwhile, you got Future. What he had 2 #1 albums in 2 weeks, 3 mixtapes that are platinum. You got T.I., who's done the most for the city, in my opinion, coming from the hip hop standpoint. So I cannot put Andre 3K over T.I. as the #1 rapper for Atlanta.
Okay.
Maybe I might put him behind Future.
Okay.
He's the great lyricist.
Okay.
He has hard hitting verses. He does.
Word
critically acclaimed.
Word up.
But for me to give him the #1 spot, can't do it, man. What you think?
All right, my ultimate bias is Dre won't be moved.
Okay.
Dre won't be moved.
Okay.
However, I knew you were gonna bring up that Future angle, and that's what I alluded to. Because recently, I've been really like internalizing Dre saying Future is his favorite rapper.
Okay.
And the reasons why he said Future is his favorite rapper. And so I'm looking at the shit like, bro, if my liege is saying this is my lord, I'm like, what the fuck? Is that the lord? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that the big guy? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So and I mean just the amount of work, the impact that he has left. And the last point that I'm gonna make is, so I hold the Dungeon in the highest creative regard in Atlanta.
You got to.
That's the highest creative regard. All of them. Gip.
Yep. CeeLo.
RP Rico, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out Rico.
Kumo, all of them. All of them collectively agree that Future is their favorite rapper. Not because he DF, which is also something else.
Yeah, he's legacy.
You know what I'm saying? Not because he DF, but because he is who he is and he's DF. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm coming around, man. Future, because the bigger conversation might be was like, who's had a better career, Future or T.I.? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's arguable.
But I am coming around to the idea that Future could be the greatest rapper in Atlanta history. But for right now,
you put 3K out there?
Andre, Lauren, Benjamin.
Man, see, I don't like how they be doing Big Boy, man. They are like Big Boy just for some second tier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you. I know. So like of my like top 5 Outkast songs, West Savannah is in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just big on his solo tip, talking about when he was at home before he even moved up. Yeah. So like, no, and I think his verse on Jazzy Bills is, bro. Yeah. He just his verse on Spodio. But, yeah, no, I'm telling you, bro. And then just like you said, Speaker Box. I personally like Speaker Box more than I like Love Below, but that's because I'm a turnt nigga, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff. Right. But then it's like, it was some great songs on both albums, but then like what Big Boy was doing, it's like ghetto music, bro.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Come on, man.
But the Speaker Box intro, intro is just an instrumental, and it's like a top 10 Outkast song.
On everything, my boy, on everything.
So, no, I agree with you. I think, and Big Boy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna tag you in this content, brother. We want you to get your flowers.
Yeah, you got to.
Definitely, my man T prompted this. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to T, and I'm just backing my boy up. You know.
Hey man, there it is. All right. My next opinion.
Yeah.
Dano remix, the best rap remix of all time. My homeboy Daryl, I think he in the building. He did throw in Ain't I remix.
Cause, bro, I'm thinking about Top Back.
Top Back remix. Okay.
Now, mind you, I'm thinking about Atlanta though, right?
Yeah,
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay, cause bro.
I'm talking about all time, but okay, what make it about?
Wait, all time?
All time.
Okay, wait. Okay.
All About the Benjamins remix. Come on, man. Like, what's
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. That I just thinking about what I remember it doing to the culture. The Touch It remix.
Okay.
The Touch It remix. Both versions. The original one and then the all women's version.
Right.
I remember that really, really shaking. I remember Mary J. Blige rapping and niggas was just like, what the fuck? Right. So, and then also like, I don't think this is like the greatest remix ever, but I do, again, cultural moment. Bro, the One Blood remix like 20 minutes long.
Yeah, true.
Niggas who not even Bloods on that.
Right. Yeah, Crips on the One Blood.
But in Atlanta, Ain't I remix, bro?
It's either Ain't I or Dano.
I mean, Dano remix. I gotta listen to him again. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
My the one distinguishing factor between those two is the original, because the original was so big. The original Ain't I wasn't that big.
Yeah,
you know
for real.
So the remix is way bigger. Like, most people see the remix as the original version, but with Dano, we know it's an original, and the remix just topped that. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy killed it.
Yeah,
Wayne killed it. Come on, Luda killed it, man. That was a moment, bro. That was a moment.
I don't know. I don't know. I think when people hear, when I hear do 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 do, remix. I don't know, man. I don't know. And it's the remix. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think in the city, are we being fair to the time too? Like, are we not considering remixes from like maybe the 90s or maybe like, cause would you consider the So Def Bass All Stars, all those flips? Would you consider those remixes?
Yeah, I guess you would have to.
Cause if you're doing some of those Atlanta bass remixes, are like,
yeah, they up there.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm it's hard for me to just pick between they know or ain't I, but I'm also probably saying I can't think of another remix that's probably bigger than those two off top.
Hey man. Yeah. All right, another opinion.
Oh wait, last one. My bad. Technically, Young Dro on Partner Them is a remix.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Technically, that's not the original song.
True.
But I get you. That might not. Part of them. I don't think part of them bigger than the other two. I just wanted to say that honorable mention.
All right. Shout out to Dro, man.
Yeah. Bro, you better get all your shout outs to fucking Young Dro.
Shout out to Dro. Legend, real legend. All right. Another opinion.
Okay.
21 Savage and Lotto have the best relationship in the media because we don't know about it. I feel like they handled it correctly.
Right.
What you think about that?
I can't speak on it because I don't know about it.
Okay, exactly. See, we still don't know. I don't
even know what you're saying is true.
Right.
How you know?
Hey, how do I know? Hey, man, I don't know. I'm assuming.
Do they? I ain't never seen him nowhere near her.
That's a fact. But if they are together.
If they are.
Then I feel like they probably have one of the best ways to handle, having that level of fame while also having a real relationship.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion.
Well, if they are, oh my bad, I keep hitting the mic. If they are, congrats. I just saw that Lotto did an announcement. The song is fucking fire.
Fire.
I also am going to speak about how I think she intentionally used 21's flow for that song because people don't, like, I really decoded what was the business and the personal. And I think her using that flow, if they are together, was, again, another creative showing of the business and personal.
Right.
But I don't know them to be together, so I don't know how to answer this opinion.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Shout out to Lotto.
Definitely, I do know. Shout out to Lotto and her recent announcement. That's what I can confirm because I seen that.
Yeah, congratulations.
I saw a hand, but I didn't see a face on the hand. I don't know tattoos.
Right. You could have been fake.
Yeah, it could have been fake. My boy T.
All right, man. All right, so those are my opinions.
Right.
All right, another question for you.
Yeah.
So hip hop went from being the #1 genre in 2017 to falling out of the Billboard Top 40 for the first time since 1990 last year. What do you think that means for rap and hip hop? Is it because Drake was missing?
So it's a business, and in the idea that it's a business, if you don't got your cash cow, then any job that is not performing with their legacy product, their staple product, you're gonna have a down year. And so, just looking at the commodification and the music as a product, yes, if the main product is not on the shelves, then you're gonna have a down year. You can attribute that to, and if that's the case, then people really shouldn't trip. If it really is as simple as like the top selling product, not even the best product, but just the top selling product was unavailable, then when the top selling product comes back, then we shouldn't be continuing to have these frivolous conversations about what's the state of hip hop. The best selling product just wasn't on the shelves. The best selling product is back. Cool. And if anything, that's like kudos and proof to Drake's stand power and what he means to the culture. But if it's something beyond just like, the best product wasn't on the shelf, then I think it sort of kind of speaks to, one, the diversification of hip-hop. Not necessarily, people call it like fragmentation. Fragmentation carries like a little bit of negative connotation when we're speaking about it in these terms, so it's just like the diversity of it, you know what I'm saying? And if anything, it's less about what hip hop is doing and just more so about what the other genres are doing. Like, I don't know if there's a breakout start happening in these other spaces.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there's a new wave that is like attracting like hip hop listeners. I don't even know if the reason why hip hop is declining is because the procurers, the listeners, and the creators of hip hop are now just creating something different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
Like, cause it's like that to that drill rap to punk rock pipeline that I spoke about, right?
Right.
If all these rap dudes are starting to make punk rock, and punk rock starts to rise in the genre space, but the themes feel familiar.
Yeah.
The music sounds cool, and the dress may be a little different, but the connection is still the same. I bet that there's going to be further discussions later on down the line about how hip hop has influenced another genre versus the disappearance of hip hop.
Facts.
Because that's what happened with New Rock in the early 2000s. With Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit and all those guys, when they started making music, and rap was still being meteoric on its rise. However, it was competing with rock, and rock was winning in a couple cases. But what just ended up happening is that there's a fusion that happened, because it was like, oh shit, these black dudes like rock music. They doing rock remixes.
Right.
Like, I don't know if y'all heard the Lean With It, rock remix. That shit goes hard. I know probably a lot of people have heard Numb and Encore together.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, but that's like there's that piece where it's like, yo, black musicians are transformative, and we can just oftentimes we dip back into art forms that have been commodified or gentrified by other people.
Right.
And so like, yo, I don't know. You know, like I said, so just to go back to the point so everybody don't get lost with me, because I be rambling and shit. That's what I do for a living. If it's just the best product, Drake wasn't on the shelves, but then he returns to the shelves, hip hop goes back to this #1 place, then I honestly don't think we need to have the conversation too much further. It would just, Drake is back.
And
He's the most popular rapper is back. He sells a lot of units. The culture is still healthy, because it wasn't unhealthy when Drake wasn't there. We just didn't sell as much.
Right.
That's it. It just didn't sell as much.
Right.
If Drake comes back and we don't shoot back up and everything is like still on the low end, I'm gonna honestly say, okay, where are these new artists at? Like, because traditionally black kids make hip hop.
yeah.
If black kids aren't making hip hop, what are they doing?
What are they doing? Yeah.
And I want to go, and I'm wondering if there's a mass group of black kids making a new genre of music. Because, I mean, shit, that's what happened with, how do you pronounce it, Ampropiano? I don't know how you say it. Ampipiano, something like that. It's like one of the sub-genres of, like, African house.
Okay.
But, like, just again, the whole house, the whole Nazi scene,
yeah.
like, that's what happened.
Right.
Like, if black kids aren't making hip-hop, what are they doing? Well, there's a whole nation of there's a whole continent, of a whole, like, multiple countries of black kids that are making non-hip-hop, and that shit shot up. Because no matter, like, where you are, if you black, you got some cool about you.
Right.
And it's like, and before, and shortly before, I don't know if you remember, but, like, before, like, African house and all of that stuff took off, the Caribbeans were really having a moment, and, like, I want to say like mid 2010s, like 2010 to like right before COVID happened, they were having a moment. There was a bunch of fly ass Caribbean inspired movies. So it was, again, it's just like, if black kids aren't making hip hop, where are they making? The same thing happened with UK drill.
Yeah.
It's just, you see what I'm saying? Like, if black kids in America aren't making hip hop, what are they doing? And if it's not the black kids in America, where are the black kids in the world making music? Because I bet you that's going to be the new popular genre.
Yeah, we might see less Futures and more Shabuzis. You know what I mean?
You did what I'm saying? You did what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might see that.
Oh, you feel me? Like, so yeah, dog, they just moving into new genre, new spaces. You know, or tell you what, I can talk about this. It might not be that. It might just be, we may see Baby Kill as one version, and then Baby Kill as a maturated version.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still BK, but instead of making murder drill, BK just making like rock rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like, that don't necessarily get pushed through the hip hop charts, but it could go through another chart, and he could be very successful.
Yeah, and just as popular.
Exactly.
All right, man. So we gonna end this off with a little bit of, man, this or that, man. So
Yeah, this that.
all right, just let me know. You don't gotta think about it too hard. Just let me
you
know.
know what? I'm gonna just, you know what? I'm gonna be so authentic, man. I don't know if this is good for the camera, but I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't even goddamn overthink about it.
All right. Barter 6 or 56 Nights?
Barter 6.
Barter 6. All right. Trap music or Thug Motivation 101?
Trap music, nigga. What? The fuck?
All right. So Much Fun or My Turn?
So much fun. So much fun.
All right. Word of Mouth or Stank on You?
Stank on You got the whole world on there. I'm gonna go with Stank on You.
Stank on You? All right. Die Lit, Playboy Cardi versus Drip Season 3.
Man, Die Lit, bro. Die Lit. It was tough.
It was. All right. So Icy Boy mixtape or Can't Ban the Snowman?
Which So Icy Boy?
So Icy Boy.
Which year?
That was 2009, 10.
Okay, that the one with the blue cover. So Icy Boy, yeah, the blue cover one, yeah. So Icy Boy. That book. I had to make sure because he got like a couple on that name. But the blue the blue cover one, hell yeah, that one.
Make the Trap 8 was on there.
Yeah. Man, what the fuck? Yeah.
All right. 21 Savage, I Am Greater Than I Was, or Culture, Migos?
Culture,
okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, Monster, Future, or No Label 2?
Woo! Monster. I'm not supposed to think about it. I ain't thinking Monster. I ain't thinking.
Soul Food versus Aquemini.
Aquemini.
Okay. All right, Rich Gang, Tour Part 1, or True Religion?
True Religion. Oh my God. Oh my God. No way. Oh my God. True Religion. Oh my goodness.
You sure?
I ain't thinking about it. I'm not sure. I ain't thinking.
All right, last one. Offset Swag, Offset Shawty, or Flockavelli?
Flockavelli.
All right, man. That was it. All right.
Thank you. Thank you. That was...
The name of this show.
No. Offset Swag, Offset Shorty. Fuck that. No. I had to cheat on the last one.
Yeah.
I thought I did think a little bit.
Yeah.
We gonna change that last one.
Why you change your mind?
Because I heard the songs in my head.
Yeah. That shit was classic. That shit went triple platinum in the streets, my boy.
I heard the songs in my head. So yeah, man. Bro, thank you. This was fucking fun.
Yeah, man. So the name of the show is Another 24, man. So the reason why I call it Another 24 is because that's the one thing everybody want. That's the biggest blessing that we can get. Another day to wake up, chase your dreams, to spend time with your family, whatever it is you want to do. It's the one thing everybody on earth can agree with. All right, but it's a young man. He might be on the west side right now. Hollywood Court ain't there no more. But he might be watching everything you doing. He like, man, I could see myself doing that. So if he's watching you, he might be having trouble right now with his next 24. If you could speak to that young man and give him 30 seconds of wisdom, what would you say to him to keep him going?
Don't give up on yourself, twin. Don't give up on yourself, twin. Bro, this shit right here for you. Up is near. Like, I don't even really know how to just be super deep about the shit, bro. You just gotta love yourself, bro. And part of loving yourself is not giving up on yourself. So get up tomorrow, look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself you love yourself, and bro, walk to your goals. Just walk to them step by step. Don't get caught up in the rush. Don't trip because you're not running and shit not going fast. Just don't give up on yourself, twin. Tell yourself you love yourself. Walk to your goals.
All right, that's deep. All right, man. So what can we expect from you going forward, Marty?
Man, more work. The most important thing that I'm trying to do right now is find a mentor in the journalism game. Because, I've been super fortunate and blessed to be able to, freestyle a bunch of this shit. But I really want to be a hallmark professional. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a household name for what it is that I do. So the next step is just me actively looking for mentors in the game. And I have an idea. Oh, YouTube, by the way, because I don't have a YouTube. Everybody in my comments was like, yo, we'll do 20 minutes videos from you.
Thanks.
Somebody called me and was like, I'll watch an hour of this. And I was like, the audacity of you to just hit my line. I just put up fucking 3 videos. That's like at least 10, 12 minutes of content. You hear me talking about, bro, you need to do an hour. So YouTube is on the way. Mentor is on the way. Once the mentor get here, I'll be even better at the job. And I think last thing on the way is my manager is gonna want me to say, I have music. My manager is he's gonna kick my ass if I don't say I have music. So we have been working. Timeline undecided, but shit, as much as y'all see me, y'all will know. But yeah, those are the things, you know what I'm saying? My mentor, finding a mentor, YouTube, we building a platform, and Arizona Marty is an artist, a music artist. So a lot of people be like, oh, what the hell you know about this shit? Be like, well, I sucked for a long time. I had to get better. So I ain't saying nothing nigga ain't never told me. But yeah, that's what I got going on.
Hey man, that's what it is. Arizona Marty, man. This was a great conversation, man. I had a lot of fun. We're gonna have to do a part 2 next time you come back to the city, man. And you know, we're gonna be supporting everything you're doing. We're gonna be watching.
Thank you.
And you know, we can't wait to see what you do next, my brother.
Man, Bankhead, Hollywood Coat, you know what I'm saying? We here live. Another 24, your boy Arizona Marty. I'm here with my boy T. And man, I had a good time. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, my brother.
Atlanta to the cold.
Hey man. And that's a wrap. Yeah, that was good, man.